I love my truck, but this isn't some kind of cheesy country song, dirt road, back road kind of love. My truck is simple, it's stock, but it's special to me. I call it my truck. I know that's not that creative, it's a bit boring, and most cool Instagram van lifers or van dwellers can think of a fun or creative name like Vincent Van Gogh, or the Shagging Wagon, or Pac Van, maybe the Mystery Machine. Hell, my parents even have a name for their Jeep. They call her Ruby. But a name doesn't make a great truck, it's the adventures you have in a vehicle and the memories you make that matter the most. I'm constantly sleeping in my truck. Laura and I even lived in it for 4 months straight last summer.
There it is, Walmart Supercenter. Unbelievable.
I sleep better in my truck than I sleep in a house, in an apartment. I'm more comfortable in my truck than I am anywhere else. I beat the living hell out of it on logging roads, cooked thousands of meals in weird places, and slept in just about every British Columbian town.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
From cooking fresh-caught fish in the BC Ferries line to boiling mac and cheese in the Arctic Circle, I've done it all, and my truck has been by my side the entire time. But I wasn't always a truck owner. I began adventuring on logging roads in my family's trusty old Honda Accord. I always knew my dream vehicle and my dream home would be something that allowed me to sleep and eat whenever and wherever I wanted, but especially eat. I ran the idea by my dad, and he absolutely loved it, so we jumped right into designing it. The design process wasn't overly complicated. One drawing, one trip to Home Depot, one case of kokanee, and in a single weekend, my dream home was built. So here's what I love about traveling, camping, and living in a pickup truck.
You can sleep absolutely everywhere. The beauty of having your house on 4 wheels is that it doesn't matter where you sleep. Every day is different, and every night is different. We constantly sleep in residential areas. We sleep in Walmart parking lots. We sleep in visitor center lots. We sleep on the side of the road. We sleep in logging roads. We sleep everywhere, and it's super, super easy when you can just pull over and sleep wherever you are. This big rig, although large and ugly, is extremely stout. People don't expect that we're ever sleeping in here, and that's super important on the road. When you're in a van or like a Sprinter van, or you're in a camper, like you got a big truck camper, anything like that, people know you're sleeping in your car. They can see the curtains on your windows. No one knows we're in here, and that helps with safety, and that also helps with us going unbothered and not getting tickets when we're actually sleeping in areas you're not supposed to sleep in. So having a vehicle that is completely stealth is so important when you're living and traveling on the road. Trucks have loads of space for storing gear. The way I got mine set up, I got 2 big drawers. This side's the kitchen. Goes all the way out the entire length of my 6.5-foot bed. On the other side, we've got a gear drawer, with all a bunch of miscellaneous gear. And then in the sides, got more gear, got my axes, brooms, hiking poles, and beneath I've got a bunch of off-roading gear stored under the bed. But if you're getting a truck, you get a crew cab truck because you got 2 back seats. So the storage is unbelievable. We hold water jugs, you can hold coolers, which is your refrigerator, anything you want, stack it to the roof. Loads of storage. The storage in trucks is perfect for the everyday adventurer. Trucks are reliable. When you're living on the road, the last thing you want is car troubles, and people who have that old, cool-looking Westphalia or that old-school van with thousands and thousands of miles, however pretty and fun it may look, it might not be that reliable. Trucks are super reliable, and they're cheaper than buying a newer version of a Sprinter van or a newer version of a cargo van, because those vans are super expensive. In a truck, you don't pay any rent. Rent's expensive, but a truck is free. The only rent you have to pay is gasoline, baby. And if you're not moving around too much and you're playing in a single area, you're not spending that much on gas anyway. So free rent, can't beat it. A truck camping setup is super cheap and super easy to build. Mine is super cheap. I think I built it all for around $300 to $400, but I got high quality wood. I've got indoor outdoor carpeting. I've got some little fancy metal here. Overall, super cheap to build relative to other builds. All you gotta do is build a little sleeping platform, build a couple curtains, and Bob's your uncle, you're sleeping in your truck. You can also go raw, no curtains, no nothing. Just toss a bed in the back of your truck and you're ready to truck camp, baby. Anyone can do it. All you need is a saw and a drill, and next thing you know, you got a camper. The great thing with this setup is I can take everything out. It only takes 5 minutes, and I have my regular pickup truck bed again. So if I need to haul something, this camping setup's not permanent. I can even move it from truck to truck if I have to buy a new truck for whatever reason, but I'm sure I'm gonna run this bad boy to the ground. You still have the functionality of a regular truck, and you have the functionality of a truck camper when you need it. So the versatility is unbeatable. You can fit a full mattress in most 6.5 pickup truck beds, and that's pretty awesome. You can't beat a good sleep on the road. The great thing about a truck is it's 4-wheel drive, and you can drive everywhere. The burliest of roads are no problem if you're in a pickup truck. Some of those dinky camper vans can't get you to the places a truck can. 4x4, baby, let's go. And lastly, you can make it yours. It's so easy to build, and it's so fun to design something that's functional and works for you. I know a lot of people with truck campers out there who like to cook inside, and they create little seating inside to hang out in, or it rolls up so they can sit in their truck. Realistically, I'm either adventuring, I'm cooking and eating, or I'm doing work in the back of a pickup truck, although people online make it look like they actually do it. It's kind of stuffy in there. So I optimize this setup for sleeping, not for doing work in the back. When I do work, I'm either at a Tim Hortons or I sit in the captain's seat in the front of the truck. If you guys are interested in building a truck setup yourself and you want to see how I built mine, I've created a blog post that'll be in the description below that you can check out and learn more on how I built this bad boy. I absolutely love my truck. If you think of a name for my truck that's cooler than my truck, then let me know, leave in the comments, and maybe if you find a name, it'll stick, and this big rig will have an awesome name. If you see me and my truck driving down the highway, make sure to give me a big ol' wave, but don't come knocking on the cap at night, because I always sleep with an axe and bear spray. Anyways, have fun camping, have fun adventuring, guys, and I'll see you next time.